Hello there, my name is Chris Reynolds of Alliance Remedial Supplies. From time to time we get calls from customers saying that when they're using a 380ml or 400ml cartridge of damp proofing injection cream or a Boron Timber Gel, they occasionally lose some of the material. And this is coming about because what's happening is the customer is fitting the extension nozzle on top of the cartridge, and then what they're doing is they're putting the extension tube over the top of the nozzle. Unfortunately, that will allow seepage to come out through the side there, when in actual fact what you should do is you should trim off the top of the extension nozzle until you achieve a nice snug tight fit with the extension tube, so that then you just simply screw that onto the top of the cartridge. Nice snug fit all ways around, and you won't lose any material that way. The other way that we get to hear that some of the material is being lost is in actual fact out the bottom of the cartridge. And this comes to bear in actual fact when you put the cartridge into a mastic gun, you start to gun some of the product into a wall or timber. What's actually happening is that the piston at the bottom of the cartridge is becoming dislodged when you're trying to cut off with a Stanley knife or something like that the top of the cartridge so that the cream can come through there, and maybe a bit too much pressure is coming to bear on the side of the cartridge. Now you'll only get to know that, as I say, when you start to gun the product in. What happens is that the tube becomes distorted and the piston becomes dislodged. So what we'd suggest there is that when you are cutting the top off there, just hold the cartridge in place, keep it firm, but without any pressure coming to bear on top, which would dislodge the piston there. So I hope you found that useful. That's Chris Reynolds of Alliance Remedial Supplies.